you skipped your emotions. You figured it out. It is not strong to block our deepest devotions. Just tell them out loud. It is not wrong to stay, the light will stay, the darkness it will fade away. The love will stay, the light will stay.
How did you find me? The silver lining. I was blinded by the dark till you showed me where to start. Wherever the wind blows, wherever your light goes, I will follow you around. I won't let the sun go down without you. Tell me you need me, tell me you care. Show me your weakness when life isn't fair. Oh, I was a sad, sad story until you let down your hair. So even if you lose your way, I will still be there. Water your garden and write your name in the stars. You can confide in me. Tell me your mysteries. I was a shell of a man who would swim with the tide, wash away with the sand. And at times there was no sign of relief, and I'll never understand why you rescue me. Tell me you need me, tell me you care. Show me your weakness when life isn't fair. Oh, I was a sad, sad story until you let down
Today they told me you had gone. I don't know what to do. I've never lost a friend before, so I wrote this song for you. I am sad that you are gone. I don't know how to express what I think or how I feel, but here goes my best. I loved watching Disney and doing arts and crafts. I could tell you all my secrets. You would never let them pass. You will always be remembered. I promise that